Hello everybody. Woodie's looking a little sunburnt right there. And the reason for that is simply summer has begun. As you can see, the land looks just a little bit different. Things are heating up, as you can see from our thermal gauge, or thermometer, giant wooden science thermometer over there. We are getting into the hotter seasons, so we're fertilizing all these grasses. You want to keep stuff fertilized if you can. I don't think you can really use rot for that during the summer, or at least I think it stops working after a little while. Once it gets to a certain level of heat, rot just does not work as a fertilizer. At least in my experience. Maybe it's after a certain amount of fertilizations you need to have manure, but either way. So I'm still going for this. I end up just using Lucy, and as luck would have it, our first red bird that we kill gives us our third feather, and that feather is going to allow us, with the help of these ropes, to make, not a bush hat, to help us make Summer Frest, but we need some pig skins, so grab those as well. Put that baby on. This will keep us nice and cool for the summer. You really want to have a Summer Frest for summer. It will save your butt. And as you can hear, we've got a new theme for our work during the day now. It's kind of cool. I actually really like the summer theme. It's kind of imposing, but like it really works for the season, and it's kind of catchy. All of the different seasons have a good aspect to them. They fit in with whatever mood they're trying to convey. Winter is a little more relaxing while still being somewhat threatening, just because of the obvious threat of freezing to death. But yeah, winter for me tends to be pretty relaxing after a while. You do definitely have to prepare for it, but I feel that preparing for winter, because we've done it so long since kind of long time ago playing Don't Starve, winter was always kind of like the main season. I accidentally ate a piece of rot there. Oops. But you get used to winter after a couple games at it. You get better as you go along, and same thing for summer, really. I've gotten better and better with summer as time has gone on. This isn't a good reflection of that because I just didn't have a good time finding ice, and so we're not as prepared as we ought to be. But it's actually funny. I had a WX file. You probably saw it way back, episodes back when I started this session, but it was going pretty well. I think I made it to about day 55, and it was really silly. I had 2 ice flingamatics, but and I even had an ice staff as well, so I could help the ice flingamatics put out fires. But the biggest mistake that I made was wall things started going on fire. Like an unexpected fire broke out. I think it was just in a corner. Some of my twigs started smoldering, and I didn't notice until they were already on fire. So I started going along, and I was putting stuff out, putting out my chests, putting out my siesta lean-to, and I clicked the siesta lean-to a few too many times, and it actually kind of screws me over because I went to sleep in the siesta lean-to once it wasn't on fire anymore. So I activated it by accident, and I went to sleep while half of my berry bushes were still on fire, and that caused all of the bushes that had been on fire, whether or not they were going to get saved by the ice flingamatics, to turn to ashes. So I lost most of my berry farm there. I could have recovered from that, but something even sillier happened. I was playing it at this place that I go to, I volunteer at, and there's a bunch of kids there. They come there to play games after school and such. But I paused the game. I just tabbed to go onto the map to help one of my friends out there with a game that the kids were playing. And then when I came back, it said, "You survived 55 days." And I was like, wait, I died. Who unpaused my game? So, life lesson there. Don't... If you're gonna leave your game, like, don't pause it. Just straight up exit out of it. And, I mean, I knew that, and I should have done that, but I thought it wouldn't take that long, so... By the time I got back, I was dead. And I even had a touchstone, so... It was all the more disappointing for that reason. But, yeah, more cautionary tales. If you're playing Don't Starve, don't leave it where other people might unpause it, because you will die. It's really terrible. If you leave the game alone for just a little bit, it will kill you. It's the sad truth. But, either way, we're getting some more gold nuggets, because we were running low on those. And you do want to keep a supply of gold nuggets. It's good to have them. A lot of the better stuff in the game, you want to have them to make those things out of. But yeah, so not a super eventful summer day, but I guess it at least shows we can go on excursions, given that we have a thermal stone with us, a nice cool thermal stone, and a Summer Frest. It's a perfect combination. It'll keep you safe during these intense months, and you don't even really need an ice cube hat. It's helpful. It adds on to the effect, and if you don't have a thermal stone on you, then it's also good. And I just barely get back to our base here. And we cut a bird as well. And see, like I said, try to go for your endothermic fire rather than your normal fire pit during the summer months. Right there, I guess I was just so close to being completely in the dark. I just went to the nearest one I could. So not too bad, but still. And right here, I'm gonna make some more meatballs. Bring our hunger back up. Our sanity's not doing great either. Or is it? Is it going down or up? I think it's going down. But yeah. We can take care of that. Oh! Nope! See right there, if you get it at its source, and the fire was so small that the source was really close by, you just step on him once and he'll go back there and disappear. So yeah, meatballs are really good because you can use a lot of different combinations to make them. The best one I find is 1 morsel and 3 berries, but you can just use 4 morsels if that's all you have. And during the winter, when the berry bushes don't really grow that much, you can pretty much, if you're surrounded by rabbits, you can just survive off of rabbits, hunger-wise, for the winter. And I really kind of like that aspect. Right here I'm just doing some last-minute organization, switching stuff over from one chest to the other, since we have all 6 of these chests now. That's it for this episode, so I'll see you guys all later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.